Hi, I'm Erica from Shiny Scrapbooking, and this is my series Project Life Party, Episode 1. Hi guys! Today I'm going to be doing a Project Life process video, and so I've cut out my photos ready to go. And I've printed out from my Shiny Scrapbooking blog some printables for the month of January, and I've decorated them myself, sort of altered them, added a bit of gold here and there. I've got a process video on how I did that as well, but you can check that out on my blog. And I'm going to be using a Project Life kit, Dear Lizzie Polka Dot Party, and these are a few cards that I've chosen to use. I'm not too sure on the 4x6 card, 4x6 card I'm going to alter, but the 3x4s I'm just not sure on which one to use. And here I'm using Crepe Paper's Flea Market by Maggie Holmes, 6x6 pad, and the Kaisercraft 6x6.5. I'm looking at using that clock paper, but there's a whole heap of different beautiful black and whites. That's the black and white timeless. And the other embellishments and things I'll be using is this Maggie Holmes photo overlay. And you see there, it's just a nice pink tinge to it, but a really nice gold border. And these are some wood veneer I picked up from Typo, and I might use a few of these different ones. There's an ampersand puzzle piece, very nice. And some Molly and Mimi glitter seals that I picked up from my local Kmart store here in Australia, and some Maggie Holmes flea market stickers, which I actually ended up not using at all. There's just a few I picked out that I thought I might use. And then in my little tub here, I have the Maggie Holmes flea market embellishment pack. There's a few different pieces that I picked out, mostly with gold on them. Pretty much the theme I'm using for this layout is a bit of gold embellishment here, there and everywhere, just to bring in the new year, because it's week 1 for Project Life for 2015. And these are some Charms Creation Heavenly Hearts and Superstars, and I'm going to add a link to her Facebook page. She sells them via her Facebook page and an online store. That's just some washi with gold spots on it that I'm going to use. And these are some silhouette cut files. Some from the Silhouette store, various things, I've just cut them out and I've just had them left over, so a few different ones that I might use, just cut out in white cardstock. And then I've also got some that I cut out in gold contact, so they're adhesive and shiny. Some hearts and an arrow. I don't end up using the hearts, but I do use the arrow in the end. And also these freckled fawn arrow clips and some gold sequins. Let's get to it. So that's the layout that I've chosen to put my photos. That is a picture I picked up from the internet that I quite liked. I thought I'd print it. That's the card I ended up choosing, and I'm still deciding which paper to use here at this stage. In that top square, I do end up going with the clocks there. I just feel that it balanced the page a little bit more, rather than using the teal paper, which gave it a little bit too much teal on the page, I felt, for what I wanted. I'm just pointing out where the teal would be, and I just felt it was too heavy on that right hand side, whereas using the clocks just sort of gave it a balance. And I like the fact that the clocks were there to represent the new year. So this is my title page, and I'm just looking at cutting up this piece of paper from the Maggie Holmes paper pad. Just the number 1, I thought I could use that to represent the first week of January. And just putting on those the cutouts and adding the heart there as well. And these are some stamps that I got. I picked them up from Kmart. I can't for life of me remember which brand they are. I have since lost the packaging. And there's two different ones there. I'm not too sure where they both came from Kmart. I honestly can't remember. I've had them for so long now. And archival ink. Roller date stamp. That's a I can't remember which one that is. And then that's just a general roller date stamp there as well. So just stamping out my week one, just in the black ink there. I decided to add some of those gold sequins and the gold freckled floral clip. And because I actually managed to get ink on my hand and then put it onto the paper, onto that Project Life card there, so I figured I'd just throw some sequins on it to cover that up. So just gluing them on with a bit of Ranger's Glossy Accents. And I'm doing the date stamp. That's a Dear Lizzie date stamp. And I realised then, after I'd done this line, that I've put ink on that piece of paper again, so I just add a few more sequins. I am such a messy stamper that I have to use that many different things like sequins and things and enamel dots and things just to cover up my mistakes. I'm always getting ink on my hands. I don't know how I do it or what I do, but I always seem to get it on my hands. So here we go. I'm doing my first couple of pockets. I'm just looking through these wood veneer to decide which one I'm going to use. And just checking out those cutouts and cutouts from the printable page from my blog. Just trying to find a good balance and a good layout of things. Here I'm going to use a big gold marker, and I'm just going to actually colour it in all over. I was just going to do the outline, but then just decided it would look better being totally gold. So just colour that in. And my camera ran out of battery, so I had to start again. So here I'm just sticking them on now. Happy New Year banner. And I end up going with a white wood veneer arrow. And here I'm just using that marker again and just adding a bit of detail around the edge of that Happy New Year circle piece. Just to give it a bit of a pop to the page. And I didn't like the way that the end was cut on that bit of that tag there, so I just decided to make it into a little flag by just making a notch in the end of it and using that. I add some foam adhesive to the back of that circle, but then I realised that that isn't the photo I was going to put that on, so I'd have to remove it. Now I find the right photo and I just pop that back on. Stamp the date on that flag piece that I cut out and attach that down with some glossy accents, and then I add a small glitter heart as well. And this page I'm going to use the Charms Creations Superstar. It's in gold and cream, and I just put that on with some foam adhesive. And I've got two more of these flags, so I make them all gold as well, using that big marker. Just colouring them in here. And just set them aside then to dry off. But they do dry really quickly anyway. Oops, camera cut out there. So here we've got, I'm just pasting them on here now, and I'm using a bit of that gold washi. And another little flag as well. And the flag, I just trim off the end of that. See here. And then I put it aside, and because I like to use everything as much as possible. I like to get the most of everything, so I just set that aside so I can use it later. Add some of these gold sequins again. Just using those glossy accents and just using my tweezers so I don't get more ink everywhere. And then moving on to these two square photos that I've got, and I've decided to put on that clock paper, and so I'm just trimming that down to 6x4 because that's actually a 6.5 size piece of paper, so I just have to trim it a little bit more to fit. So I just adhere that with my tape runner. I just like to place them on the angle. Then I use the gold contact arrow that I cut with my silhouette and just put that on there, just to give it a representation of sort of, moving from one year to the next, that with those fireworks being, midnight fireworks and things like that. Here I start to do some journaling on this tag, and then I make mistakes, so I've put that on the side and I start again on another one. So just writing my journaling out here now. And so I just put it on the edge and I just trim it back. Then I add some more of those gold sequins, which I love so much, so I put them everywhere. So just putting them all around there. And you'll notice that it's actually a baby bottle teat on the top of my glue bottle, and that's a little thing I saw on YouTube, and it's really good. You don't have to unclog your glue with a pin or anything. It's really good. Hopefully I can find it again. I'll put a link below as well to that, because that is just a brilliant idea. So here I add some washi tape and another one of those flags, and that's the little piece of that I cut off previously. I add on, and then I just did my journaling. So this is the overlay, and I just put it over the two 3x4 photos that I've actually wanted to put in the one pocket in the 6x4 photo. So just use a bit of gloss accents just to attach that down the corners. And then that little white ampersand and the gold glitter thing. And then this is the final picture, so I'll leave you here now looking at the close-ups once it's all been put in its pockets. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to click like and subscribe for more Project Life videos and Studio Calico unboxings for Project Life kits and other scrapbooking videos. Thanks for watching.